Dyson Joinery is located in Kamloops, British Columbia. We specialize in manufacturing heavy timber frame, wood structure, or anything related to the structure making it look like wood. The wood we have around here is the best. It grows slow, tight grain, and straight, easy to work with, and very strong. So British Columbia has the best wood fiber in my experience.
We have some of the best wood in the world. We have some of the tightest grain, Douglas fir, western red cedar, Sitka spruce, and many other woods. And the quality straightness is hard to find anywhere else.
We source all of our logs locally, mainly out at the North Thompson. So often a log that may have gone just directly to the pulp mill to make chips, we're able to saw that log, get lumber and timber products out of it, and then the remainder of it goes into chips for the pulp mill. So we're generating a lot more value out of those low-grade logs.
My company is OT Timber Frames, and we're located in 150 Mile House, British Columbia. Well, my particular products that I manufacture are sustainable because we use everything with the log. I buy a log and we try doing anything and everything out of that log to get the least amount of waste. Okay, so we'll cut board and batten right down to a 1x2. We then use the bark and the rest of the slab to make pellets or burning material or cogen plant fuel. So it's 100% utilized, everything, even the sawdust we sell as bedding, so everything 100% is utilized. So that's sustainable in itself.
Buying products from Wood Value Add is not just a feel-good thing, but it's really setting us up to have a sustainable future. By using high quality cedar sourced from sustainable forest practices here in our province, we create homes that are durable, that are low embodied carbon, that have an environmental footprint that is much lower than many other different types of building materials.
By following forest management practices, we are able to extract some of the older trees, turn them into valuable products that people can use in their homes, and at the same time, regenerate those forests into young, healthy growing forests that are absorbing carbon. I think we have a big role to play, not just in the value-added sector, but in forestry in general in BC to reducing the climate impacts that we see today.
Hanabode International, we are located in Surrey, BC. We are the original machine-milled log home kit since 1948. One of the really neat things that I find with a number of different value-add wood products is that they're structural, but they're also artistic and they're also architectural features that you could leave exposed. You know, when you look up at many of the buildings, you see these beautiful beams and all this sort of woodwork, and you don't need to cover it up. You can just leave that natural material out exposed.
I think the singularity of building with wood, and especially logs, creates something that is unique. And we've had lots of feedback already, even though we're not finished, but people see the logs go up, or they see now the front face of the house. We get people honking their horns and saying how nice it looks. It stands out. So we've created something that is very, very different. And in a sense, I suppose, we're surrounded by cedar trees here, western cedar, right behind the house, there are cedar trees. It becomes a part of the backdrop, a true part of the backdrop, right? Built from the materials that you have right on site or in the province. And I think that's important.
I think that is huge when it comes to sort of healthy living, is to having those outdoor spaces and surrounded by beautiful wood products to help people feel part of nature and relax.
The wood gives it the all flexibility of a different form and shape. It's the most desirable material to be touched out of stone, steel, and so on. Wood is a preferred material for living.
Our company, Woodco Industries Limited, is located in Barrier, BC, which is about 45 minutes north of Kamloops. We specialize in cutting timber and lumber products for industrial, commercial, and residential applications. Our business has a big impact on the local community. We went from starting with 6 to now we have 30 people, and those are all local people coming from the barrier community. So the benefits to the community, both in terms of employment and having a place here where people can access forest products, has been a benefit for sure.
We benefit the local community in a way that we do employ people from around here. We do a lot of projects right here in town and help the community grow, and we're utilizing timber from the local area.
I think we're adding value to this community by being here and taking the work worldwide, and the community can proud of.
All of the wood products that are used on this build are BC wood products. And so that's something that we're happy about because we want to support the local economy.
Surrey, in our local community, has a high amount of manufacturing facilities. And so we see there's benefits with logistics, being able to have local employment. People are able to actually work in a conditioned environment, producing these products that may have normally been built out on site. So having that off-site construction in Surrey creates those jobs locally where people are able to have a short commute time and being able to live where they work.
I think the more we can do our own manufacturing, the more we can add value, I think the closer people will feel tied to the industry, and they'll feel more part of it and they'll own more of it themselves.